And who's injured?
The man on the tractor.
New questions about Chris Soules' fatal crash.
Why investigators are looking for the driver of a truck who picked up the Bachelor star after the crash.
I feel like that was so meant to happen to me. Like, I'm such a different person.
Kim opens up to Ellen about her Paris robbery.
For 12 years, they've been a team.
I'm your partner.
Whoa, is Chris Maloney thinking about a return to Law & Order SVU?
Plus,
You want to work your pooch, which is the bottom of your stomach?
Get that pooch out of there.
Yeah.
What an epic blindside last night on Survivor. Hey, I'm still in the game. We've got your Survivor-inspired workout with Kenya Crooks.
happy Thursday, People.com and Facebook Live. Welcome to People Now. We've got a great show for you today. And for any Law & Order SVU fans, we may have some good news for you. Very excited about this. Christopher Maloney is opening up about whether or not he'd return to the hit show. That leads to our Facebook question of the day. We want to know what your favorite crime show is. Let us know in the comments below. We'll read them later on in the show. But first, here's what you need to know and what's trending today. Watch this.
I rear-ended a guy on a tractor.
Okay, so it's a car versus tractor?
Yes.
Okay. And who's injured?
The man on the tractor.
What's your name?
My name's Chris Soules.
Okay.
That was audio from the 911 call former Bachelor Chris Soules made on Monday night after the fatal car crash that left 66-year-old Kenneth Mosier dead. Police say someone picked up Soules and drove him away from the scene of the crash, and they're trying to figure out who it was. That person could be charged if he or she knew that Soules was leaving the scene of an alleged crime. A spokesman for the Buchanan County, Iowa Sheriff's Office tells people that after the incident, the former Bachelor star walked away from the scene and started heading north. According to the spokesman, a witness told deputies Soules was picked up by a red truck down the road from the crash. In a 911 dispatch call obtained by weareiowa.com from the sheriff's office, an officer can be heard saying one of the subjects that was involved just took off northbound in a red Duramax truck. That officer asked for any available units and says, "Let me see if we can get him to stop." I believe the name on the subject is going to be Chris Soules. Prosecutors said Tuesday that when authorities arrived at Soules' home, he would not come outside to be arrested until they obtained a warrant. At 1:16 a.m. on Tuesday, Soules was arrested and charged with leaving the scene of the fatal car accident and made his first court appearance hours later. The Buchanan County Sheriff's Office confirms Soules was released after he posted his $10,000 bond for bail. Stay on People.com for more on this story as it develops. Whitney Houston's long-rumored secret romance with her assistant and best friend, Robyn Crawford, is being detailed in the new documentary, Whitney, Can I Be Me? It appears that Crawford herself is not directly involved in the doc, but it has new interviews with family and friends indicating their relationship was more than platonic, and her exile from Whitney's life ultimately led to the singer's undoing. Houston's stylist and friend says in the film, "I don't think she was gay, I think she was bisexual." Robyn provided a safe place for her in that Whitney found safety and solace. Whitney's former bodyguard says that Bobby and Robyn were like fire and ice and hated each other, going on to say they'd battle for her affections. Bobby and Robyn had some physical altercations, and there were times where he wasn't always the winner, but then Whitney would always come and pour oil over troubled waters. The co-directors of the movie did a Q&A after Wednesday's premiere, and one of the directors went on to say that Robyn was probably the only person he met that completely understood Whitney. Whitney, Can I Be Me is scheduled to premiere on Showtime this August. Well, guys, remember all the buzz when this cast photo was released of the new movie Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle? It stars Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart, Jack Black, and Karen Gillan. Karen's outfit in the picture came under some harsh criticism, which led her to tweet, "Jumanji, yes, I'm wearing child-sized clothes, and yes, there is a reason. The payoff is worth it, I promise." So when Karen stopped by the People Now studios to promote her new movie, Guardians of the Galaxy, we had to get her take on that Jumanji controversy. Watch this.
I was a little surprised just because it was quite extreme.
Yeah.
But I mean, I understand, like, gender equality is very much at the forefront of, it's a big topic of discussion, which is great. And then along comes a picture that kind of maybe encapsulates that visually a little bit. So I understand. But I think it's okay because my character is having the same reaction as everybody else in the movie. She's like, "Why am I wearing this? This is not fair."
It's sort of an intentional thing to make that point.
It really is. It actually highlights the issue more than anything.
And an amazing gold jacket. Guys, United Airlines has announced substantial policy changes following the recent incident aboard a recent flight when a passenger was dragged off the plane. A statement on the airline's website regarding the new policies reads this: the changes are the result of United's thorough examination of its policies and procedures and commitment to take action in the wake of the forced removal of a customer aboard United Express Flight 3411 on April 9th. The full list of United Airlines changes are as follows. Listen up. They will limit the use of law enforcement to safety and security issues only. They won't require customers seated on the plane to give up their seat involuntarily unless safety or security is at risk. They'll increase customer compensation incentives for voluntary denied boarding up to $10,000. They'll establish a customer solutions team to provide agents with creative solutions, such as using nearby airports, other airlines, or ground transportations to get customers to their final destination. They will ensure crews are booked onto a flight at least 60 minutes prior to the departure, and they'll provide employees with additional annual training. They want to create an automated system for soliciting volunteers to change travel plans and reduce the amount of overbooking. Plus, they want to empower employees to resolve customer service issues in the moment. And lastly, they want to eliminate the red tape on permanently lost bags by adopting a no questions asked policy on lost luggage. And Oscar Munoz, the CEO of United Airlines, said in a statement, "Every customer deserves to be treated with the highest levels of service and the deepest sense of dignity and respect. 2 weeks ago, we failed to meet that standard, and we profoundly apologize. However, actions speak louder than words. Today, we are taking concrete, meaningful action to make things right and ensure nothing like this ever happens again." Well, they're taking steps.
They definitely are.
So that's good. Good morning,
Yes,
Andrea.
Good morning. Let's check in with Facebook Live. Our question of the day is, what's your favorite crime show? Edward says, my favorite crime show is Shades of Blue. Similar for J.Lo there.
Yeah, Amy says SVU is my favorite, and that's great news
That is
because
great.
that's what we're talking about. Keep
Yes.
the Facebook comments coming in. We are going to check in with you again soon. But first, Andrea, I am pumped. Many people pumped about your Law and Order news.
Very excited. Me too. All right, so listen up, Law and Order fans. We are kicking off Star Treks today with a story dedicated to you. So watch this.
For 12 years, they've been a team.
I'm your partner, for better or worse.
And now it's coming to a close.
It's time to leave.
All right, who could forget when Detective Stabler, aka Chris Maloney, suddenly left Law & Order Special Victims Unit after 12 seasons? I know I can't. Well, earlier this week, Maloney talked to Entertainment Tonight and said he'd be open to returning to the hit NBC show. He told ET, "I've always said I would be open to it. The circumstances have to be right, that is all." He went on to say, "We will see if I return for the series finale. It has never been brought up to me, so that is the kind of question that's kind of out of my hands." Well, whoever's hands it's in, listen up. We want Detectives Benson and Stabler back on the job together again. All right, moving on to this. It is a girl for Southern Charm star Karen Eubanks. The 33-year-old Bravo reality star posted this adorable photo to Instagram on Wednesday night, revealing that she's expecting her first child with husband of 3 years, Jason Wimberly. Karen captioned the pic, "Time's a changin', y'all. Baby girl Wimberly will be touching down this fall. Excited and nervous for this next chapter in life." Of course, Eubanks has been very open about her fears of having children. In the 3rd season of Southern Charm, she met with a therapist to try to understand her hesitations, telling Wet Paint back in 2015, "That's obviously something you think of once you get married. He's more ready than I am. Before we got engaged, I sat down with him and said, I have no desire to have a child right now. There might be a big possibility I might never want to have a child. I just want to make sure you're not going to leave me if I don't give you a kid." Well, looks like times definitely have changed. Besides announcing her pregnancy, the mother-to-be recently shared why fans and viewers rarely get to see her husband on Southern Charm, telling The Daily Dish back in February that, quote, "He has zero desire to appear on TV." Hey, it's as simple as that. Well, congratulations to Cameron and Jason. All right, moving on to this. Can you guess which celeb dad's adorable daughter made him this cake for his birthday? Any guesses?
Judd Apatow.
Nope. Any others?
Chris Pratt.
No, it's Channing Tatum. His daughter Everly made him a cool blue birthday cake that mom Jenna Dewan Tatum shared on Instagram. Everly definitely has some skills there. Very cute. Channing's birthday was Wednesday, April 26th, and Jenna documented her husband's birthday celebration on Snapchat as they went on a family bowling outing. And what's a birthday party without a unicorn balloon? It's nothing. Jenna even shared a pic of her and Channing teaching Everly how to bowl. So Channing and Jenna wed back in 2009 and welcomed their daughter in 2013. Hey, I just want to be invited bowling next time, and I'll be very, very happy. And those are your Star Treks for today.
All right, guys, stay with us. Kim Kardashian opens up to Ellen about her kids and why she hasn't talked to Caitlyn Jenner in weeks. Plus, meet the mom of the 9/11 hero who saved so many lives on that awful day, and how the family is preserving his memory in a very special way. Stick around.
This is King Cutie in People. His Royal Highness Prince George Alexander Louis of Cambridge. These are George's parents, George's home, his Nana, the Queen, and his staff of 644 Englishmen. This is George's dog Lupo, who inspired his favorite book, The Adventures of the Royal Dog Lupo, one George will share now that he's a big brother. People. The details make the story. Don't miss this week's People.
AHC and People magazine honor everyday heroes with the Red Bandana Hero Award. Honor their heroism, and AHC will donate $10,000 to the winner's charity of choice. Go to ahctv.com/redbandana to nominate your hero today.
Yes, guys, People magazine is teaming up with the American Hero Channel to celebrate everyday heroes around the U.S. with the Red Bandana Hero Award. If you know someone who's made a difference, submit your nominee to ahctv.com/redbandana by July 4th. Now, this week's People tells the story of the man in the red bandana, Wells Crowther, and what he did in his final moments during the September 11th attacks on the World Trade Center.
Our son Wells was just a wonderful soul. He was happy all the time. He was hardworking. Wells really cared more about other people's successes than his own.
In those awful moments, after the South Tower was hit, some of the injured huddled in the wreckage of the 78th floor. The fires were spreading. The air was filled with smoke. It was dark, and they could barely see. It seemed as if there was no way out.
It was Labor Day Monday, and he was getting ready to go back into the city. So I turned around to leave to get my handbag, and Wells stopped, and I turned back to look at him. He said, "You know, Mom," he said, "I don't know what it is." He said, "But I do know I'm meant to be part of something really, really big." And that was the last thing he said to me before we got in the car and I took him to the train.
And then there came a voice, clear, calm, saying he had found the stairs. He called for fire extinguishers to fight back the flames. He tended to the wounded. He led those survivors down the stairs to safety and carried a woman on his shoulders down 17 flights. Then he went back up all those flights, then back down again, bringing more wounded to safety. Until that moment when the tower fell.
And I'm so proud of him. And if he was here today, I wouldn't have to say, "I miss you." I'm sure he would have a family. He was thinking of leaving Sandler O'Neill, leaving that world of business and becoming a firefighter, which in fact is what he ended up doing that day. I see these young people come up to me over and over and over again saying, "Thank you, Mrs. Crowther. We want to try to be like Wells." You know, you can see them transforming right in front of my eyes. I just hope that as many people as possible learn about Wells and are inspired by his actions to do good for others. That's what I hope this does, this project, that we can come together and do good things and be respectful and do right things and with a loving heart.
This is Jennifer Lawrence in People. This is Jennifer photobombing Taylor Swift, and Sarah Jessica Parker and Liam Hemsworth, proving that while we all love the fashion of the red carpet, it's people who steal the show. People. The details make the story.
Pop star and actress Sofia Carson is Disney Channel royalty, which makes her the perfect fit to host this Sunday's Radio Disney Music Awards. The award show is our Toyota People Pick of the day, and when I recently sat down with Carson, I asked her which performer she's most excited to meet, plus she reveals how Jennifer Lopez left her completely starstruck at last year's awards show. Watch this. Is there anyone that you're really excited to see that night?
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears. Have you met her before?
I've never met her.
Okay.
The first RDMAs I went to, I met J.Lo, who received the Icon Award. And I literally had never been more starstruck in my life. I went to her dressing room, and I literally was like, no words came out of my mouth, except like 15 minutes later, I was like, can we please take a selfie? And that was it. It was so embarrassing. But I'll never forget that moment. So
what was she like?
She was so cool. I went in with Charlie Walk, who's the VP of my label, and they're friends, so they were just like talking like normal, like business, life, family, and me and my sister were just kind of there like, complete shock that we were in her presence, yeah. But she was really sweet, really cool, really real. So beautiful, so stunning.
What would you say to Britney Spears if you saw her? Because I'm a huge Britney fan, and I feel like I would not know what to say.
Right? I don't really know what you say because, you know, I was thinking back and like for our generation, she was like our pop princess. Like after Madonna's Britney, she like inspired like all of us pop artists. So I don't know what you tell her, like thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for all your music, thank you for all that you've done.
I feel the most beautiful when I am healthy, when I'm really radiantly healthy, and that means physically in shape and strong and eating really well and drinking just the right amount of really delicious wine and getting the right amount of sleep.
I think what makes me feel the most beautiful is days like today where I just get to be completely myself and wear clothes that are actually physically comfortable and not have to worry about makeup and not have to think actually that much about what my outer appearance looks like.
So what makes me feel most beautiful is when I'm working out really hard and I just really am like, you know, going completely ham and I finally see the results in the mirror. I just feel like, I'm strong, I feel good, you know? That makes me feel really beautiful.
I feel most beautiful when I'm in sweatpants with all my friends watching a movie or having a barbecue or cooking.
What makes me feel most beautiful is when I'm happy. So living a joyful life, doing things that I love, getting time for myself, learning and trying to do the best balancing act that I can. When I feel replenished, I feel the most beautiful. When I feel stressed or overworked, I don't. So really finding that time to just kind of be there for yourself.
What makes me feel most beautiful is after a good workout, a good sweat session. Every single time, you know, I'm doing something active, I just feel stronger. And that, to me, makes me feel confident and beautiful.
Gosh, you know what makes me feel like I'm most beautiful, and this is gonna sound cliche, it's my husband. It's true.
Uh-oh, no pressure there.
He's always been the guy to, just from being appreciative of our kids and everything that I've gone through as a woman, but also just waking up in the morning and not feeling your best. And he's like, I know he loves me for me. And I don't have to put on a front for him, whether it's physically or emotionally. I just know he loves my core, and that makes me feel beautiful. And it does make me empowered at times. And it's awesome.
All right, guys, let's check in with Facebook Live one more time. Christopher Maloney teased that he'd be open to going back to Law & Order SVU, and everyone's excited about the possibility. Question of the day was, what's your favorite crime show?
Yes, Leslie says Criminal Minds.
That's a really good one. And that one has lasted. I mean, that show has been on for so many seasons now. Erica says Chicago PD. Teresa says Law & Order SVU hasn't been the same since Stabler left, and we agree with you.
Well, Kayla doesn't want Stabler to return. She says Benson doesn't need a partner anymore.
What?
Oh, sick burn.
Listen, Benson's fine, but Stabler was something that really added. Alba says Olivia and Stabler forever. I think really good. Do you watch a crime show? We're just suddenly into this show.
I like SVU.
SVU. Yeah. We've been watching the show called Awake, which is like an old cable show, but now it's streaming, and this guy lives.
Recommend it?
I love it. We are so addicted. He's like a cop, and in one life he lost his wife, and the other life he lost his son. It's this crazy thing. And he solves crimes. Should I tell you the plot? You want to know what happened last night? First, the full episode.
Episode 3, it doesn't know.
Yeah. All right, so go watch that, guys. It's better than me talking about it. Thanks for watching. Be sure to tune in tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. We sit down with Real Housewives of New York City star Ramona Singer, who reveals what it's like to party with her daughter, her college daughter. Plus, Farrah Abraham is live for WeTV's Marriage Boot Camp, Reality Stars Family Edition.
That'll be really fun, and thanks for watching. For now, we leave you with my Survivor-inspired workout with Kenya Crooks that is sure to get you moving and shaking
those abs.
Thursday morning. Bye, guys.
Right now it is Andrea and Troyzan, and they are neck and neck. Troyzan has caught Andrea, both coming back with their 7th letter.
So this week's Survivor Challenge required some focus and balance to carefully stack some blocks. Good to have some strong abs for this one. Well, lucky for us, we have Mama June from Not to Hot trainer Kenya Crooks in the People Now studios for our next Survivor-inspired workout. What do you have for us for abs?
I have today the Russian twist. So what you want to do, you want to go ahead and cross your feet, balance yourself. Again, this is great for your core. So what you want to do is you want to turn, 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 turn. The more you can turn, the better, because you want to work your pooch, which is the bottom of your stomach.
Get that pooch out of there.
Yeah, but let me go ahead and put a twist on it. So what you want to do, turn, turn, then you're going to do a sit-up, and then come back up. 1, 2, then sit up. 1, 2, then sit up. 1, 2, sit up. 1, 2.
Woo.
And that's your pooch killing move of the day.
Hey YouTube! Don't forget to like this video and leave a comment if you enjoyed it. And for more People Now, click on the subscribe button down here.
And check out more great video right now by clicking on one of these links.